Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel English Lexicon. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. And today, we're diving into one of our favorite topics, travel. But not just travel for fun, we're going to show you how to talk about your vacation experiences in fluent, expressive, and advanced English.
Exactly. So if you've ever felt like your vacation stories sound a bit basic, things like, it was fun, or, the food was good, then this episode is definitely for you. We're going to show you how to make your description sound vivid, natural, and engaging.
Right, and we'll do that by sharing our own travel stories. I recently came back from Italy, and Emma just returned from Japan. Two very different experiences, but both full of inspiration and great vocabulary for you to learn.
Let's start with Japan. Honestly, it was one of the most enriching trips I've ever taken. I spent about 2 weeks there, splitting my time between Kyoto and Tokyo. The contrast between the two cities was astonishing. Kyoto was serene and steeped in tradition, while Tokyo felt like the future come to life.
That's a great word right there, astonishing. It means something that's surprisingly impressive or extraordinary. So, tell me what stood out most about Kyoto.
The calm, definitely. Kyoto has this timeless quality, it feels sacred, almost like the air itself carries centuries of stories. I visited the Fushimi Inari Shrine, with its endless red torii gates, and it was mesmerizing. Walking through them felt like stepping into a meditative state. It's so peaceful, it almost forces you to reflect.
I love that phrasing, forces you to reflect. That's an advanced way to say that something makes you think deeply. And honestly, Kyoto does have that effect on people. It's not just sightseeing, it's like a cultural awakening.
Exactly. And speaking of awakening, the food was a whole experience on its own. I had kaiseki, a traditional multi-course Japanese meal. Each dish was like a work of art, so beautifully presented and carefully balanced. Every flavor told a story. It made me realize that Japanese cuisine isn't just about taste, it's about mindfulness and seasonality.
That's a wonderful description. Every flavor told a story. You can use that kind of imagery to make your English sound really natural and expressive. Now that we've explored Japan, let's switch continents. I want to tell you a bit about Italy. So, earlier this summer, I spent around 10 days traveling across Italy. I started in Rome, then made my way up to Florence and ended in the Amalfi Coast. What I love about Italy is how it feels like an open-air museum. Everywhere you turn, there's history staring back at you.
That's such a beautiful way to describe it, an open-air museum. I love that expression. So, tell us, what was your favorite part?
Florence, without a doubt. It's the kind of city that captures you completely. You can feel the Renaissance spirit in every corner, the art, the architecture, the atmosphere. I spent an entire afternoon just wandering along the Arno River, listening to street musicians and watching the light change over the Ponte Vecchio. It was breathtaking.
That sounds so poetic. And for our listeners, breathtaking is an advanced adjective you can use to describe something so beautiful it literally takes your breath away. You can use it for scenery, architecture, even for a performance.
Exactly. And then there's the food. Oh, the food. Italy takes culinary passion to another level. In Florence, I had handmade pasta in a tiny, family-run restaurant. The owner, this elderly man who's probably been making pasta for 50 years, came to our table and insisted we try his special sauce. It was divine. The simplicity of it, just tomatoes, basil, and olive oil, yet the flavor was so rich and balanced. You could taste the love and history in every bite.
I love it. You could taste the love and history. That's such a vivid way to describe food. And for everyone watching, notice how Alex used sensory language. Words like rich, balanced, divine. Those adjectives add depth to your storytelling.
Yes, and I think that's one of the biggest tips for anyone learning English. Don't just say what you did, describe how it made you feel. When you're talking about travel, emotion is everything.
Totally agree. That's what makes a conversation sound authentic. Like when I described Tokyo, it wasn't just busy, it was electric. That word captures both the energy and excitement. It's all about choosing words that paint a picture.
So, let's summarize a few advanced expressions and tips you can use when you talk about your vacation.
Good idea. First, use strong, descriptive adjectives like tranquil, breathtaking, astonishing, vibrant, or surreal. They instantly make your English sound more mature and expressive.
Second, try to use idioms or natural phrases. For example, works like clockwork for something perfectly organized, or took my breath away for something stunning, or taste of culture when describing local experiences.
And third, don't just describe what you did. Talk about how you felt or what you learned. That's how native speakers naturally connect emotion with storytelling.
Exactly. And here's a little challenge for you all. In the comments, describe your last vacation using at least one idiom and 3 advanced adjectives.
Alright, that's all for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed traveling with us from Japan's temples to Italy's cobbled streets and that you learned how to elevate your own English when talking about your trips.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your fellow English learners. And remember, language isn't just about words, it's about experiences.
Until next time, keep exploring the world and your vocabulary.